Hey, yo, what's up? This is Ice-T representing for Hype Magazine. Stop playing.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Jerry Doby, and I can't tell y'all how excited I am to finally get this one off, man. JamWayne, aka Jambo, kick ass, surprise, 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 America. Stopped me dead in my tracks. I ran across a clip for a joint called Problems. I say, who is this gangster? And then, it was set in the on the farmlands of Alabama. You got tractors and multi-unit cars. This brother's got a car collection that's insane. Woods, the whole 9 yards, no problems. It reminded me of some guys that I used to run around with. Um, in other places doing other things. I thought he was a team guy. And I said, oh, wow, a team guy? Really? Putting it down like this, he's got that flow, the gritty grit, and the real problem. You don't want no problems. And I said, no, I don't, sir. I just want to hear you rap more. And then came Bama Beast and just 100% gave me a concrete understanding of this cat right here, this artist right here. He's hip hop, he's country, he's America, he's us. You know what I mean? And so, Jam Wayne, bro, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Jerry. I appreciate you having me, brother.
That's all good, brother. You don't have to call me Mr. Jerry, bro. We just gonna.
Gosh, what a couch. What
Yeah,
you got?
yeah. I'm old. I'm old. I understand it, but you don't have to. I mean, you're almost as gray, kind of silverbackish gray as me. So
There, well, I guarantee you, it's coming on.
I love it though. I've been trying to, I can't, I'm so patchy on the sides, man. It's crazy. Look, hey folks, you know, we've highlighted some people from different industries who you wouldn't expect to be into hip hop. You wouldn't expect to be rappers. This man is also a nuclear technician. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. Nuclear technician. And one of the coldest lyricists. I call myself an expert, or at least a journalist with integrity. I haven't found anybody from Alabama doing it like Jam Wayne. I haven't found anybody from Alabama that's on the charts. This brother is man. Look, let me stop talking. Thank you for being with us from the inside looking out. Besides me running my mouth, how do you see the artist Jam Wayne?
Oh man, look, I'm a rider first and foremost. I didn't really see myself popping out, man, and doing some rap shit, but throughout life, man, you gotta adjust and adapt to situations. Opportunity knocks, man. You gotta jump on that thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's I used to mess with it back when I was a youngin', man, had a little click and we did our thing and nothing ever really came of it. And I had a couple months off work in December and decided to mash on it a little bit. So man, I'm just as an artist, I'm just beyond amazed what's even going on, man, with the fame. It blows my mind. I'm like, bro, you should have did this 20 years ago.
Hey,
But
it comes, the timing is right, but you hit at a right moment. You know, I feel in the industry when everybody's tired of that, you look like not only do you talk the talk, but
mm,
you walk the walk. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I said, I'm retired military. I used to run around with some guys that were pretty special. And I'm like, you reminded me with the attitude, the clarity, and the definitive statements, reminding me of, somebody discussing, conducting an operation with VOA, violence of action, for real, but on a
mm,
different, you had a cerebral thing going on. And
yeah.
the way you broke it down, that was really dope. What was the defining moment, or was there a benchmark moment when I know you said you had some time off of work in December, um, that you really decided to go like 90 going north with this?
Man, look, my kids live in Hawaii, right? I did
Okay.
them, I did them two videos that drip and that Thank You Man videos.
Yeah.
And like 6 years ago, and I didn't get them back. What's up, guy? You need somebody? I just let it out. How are you going there and get me a glass of water? Thank you. And man, I hadn't talked to Banks, man, and I was on the road doing the nuke and stuff, and I just forgot about it. But I was like, I don't even care about the videos, man. I'm gonna do this. This is my career. You know what I'm saying? So then when we finally linked up and I got them back, he said, man, let's do this. I'll send you a beat, man, see what you can do with it. Well, I already had something ready, you know what I mean? I was like, I'll show you real quick.
Yeah.
And so we did drill, and that thing shot off to the moon, man. So, it was like, okay, let's mash on this and see what happens. If people gonna bump it, man, I'm gonna give it to them. And I damn sure I can do that. Do the music instead of busting my hands open. Let's get it, man. I mean, so yeah, I got plenty life stories and songs and jams, man, to feed the people, brother. Like it ain't no problem.
I like it because it's authentic. You talking from your heart and your gut. You know what I mean? Not just spitting. It was unexpected. Out of Alabama, Bama Beast was cold. They're putting it all together. Drip, I love drip. I've never been a style person, but I understood the metaphor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For drip. My anthem, my editor's pick for the year, and I haven't changed it. If you notice on the hype site, my editor's pick for the year is Problem. No problem. That there, that's the joint. And I don't plan on changing because nobody's come that real. Talk to me about some of the difficulties as rising out of being a Southern artist that's really hip hop. You're not just rap, you're hip hop, and you got that country thing going on as well. Talk to me about maybe the difficulties in defining your sound, because now you have a signature sound that everybody should recognize. Oh, that's a JamWayne right there.
Thanks, buddy. Man, you know what? I ain't even stunting nobody, and what nobody's thinking, I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying, man? And I'm gonna try to be the best me I can be. Since I do have people listening to me, I want to be able not to just give them an entertaining story, but impart some wisdom. Say something, man, that's gonna uplift them and bless their lives.
Right.
It ain't all, just what they some good with a bad. They some life lessons and everything. I know I keep getting out of frame, bro.
Well, you said you're gonna move around a lot. Don't worry. We'll be all right. No, sideways not good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a live session, y'all. This is real deal. We got kids in the background. It's still summer vacation. He's a father. He's doing his thing. So, and we're not editing anything out. So drink your water, be who you gotta be, deal with the family. This is like really live. So don't worry. Let's go.
Cool.
I love it. So, okay, you got real life stories. You want, as anyone who's a parent, a conscious, an aware human being, you want to kind of be empty and teach the lessons that you've learned.
That's right.
Going through life. That's our responsibility as gray hairs. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
So what's your process? Like, I mean, I know that might be a boring question, but we've never spoken with anybody who's really like country hip hop. If you accept that term, I call you real hip hop with a country twang.
Yeah. So they don't know. Not easily offended, man. I don't care what people call me. I'm country doing hip hop. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. And I get it, man. I know I talk I got a pretty Southern drawl, man. So, but God's giving, like the story of the talents, man. He's giving you. I sat on this talent for a minute, and I thought to myself, man, is this gonna be one of them where he's like, I gave you this gift, you didn't do nothing. I'm gonna take it from you. You know what I never quit writing. And man, it just being patient, man, and letting it marinate, dude, like it did, it's really come out full force. I don't know if that was the answer to the question that you asked or not, man.
Yeah, that
Well,
was fine. That was fine. What's the most fun? What has been so far the most fun part of the journey?
man, I really like Twist to come down, bro. And I got a song with Bone Thugs with a member of Bone Thugs, and man, it just the people you grew up listening to, the fact they reaching out to you, man, wanting to get on with it, to do a song or whatever is amazing to me. And it's just dreams come true, man. So I'm a blessed man just to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying, bro? So
Bro, you said Twister came down. You got somebody from Bone Thugs on the joint. Oh,
yeah, man.
like, bruh.
Like they OGs. Yeah,
Just,
well,
have
it's damn, I salute they, it
you
I
can't get
couldn't.
no better cosign in hip hop though. Like those
Yeah,
two.
yeah, man. Hey, I know I don't take it lightly. The Lord bless me, and He's allowed me to be in this spotlight. So I'm gonna handle this shit, man. I got this little.
I love it. Look, what's your latest coming out? In the Shade video just came out.
I don't know. We got so many we could pick from, and videos. We put in the work, but I think we did a little joint, shot a little joint the other day called Alabama Boots.
Okay.
It's got bounce to it. Yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna shoot out Saturday, and
Mm,
then get track with dropping them. At least every other week. I had a good friend of mine passed away,
mm.
and I had to take a little time, to sit back and gather my thoughts and just mourn that. You know,
Condolences,
uh,
condolences.
yeah, appreciate it, man. It's live, but yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna do next. That Bama Boots. It's a fun little song,
Okay,
But
okay. How
catalog
many, how many do
thick.
you have in the vault, and why do you drop so quickly rather than every 5 to 6 weeks?
Well, my thing is, like, ain't nobody ever heard of me. Like, I ain't got time to sit down and waste, man. I'm 42, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to enjoy the music and to enjoy the journey, and it to be able to encourage them through songs and the feedback that you get from the comments and stuff, man. It's such an honor to be able to reach into people's lives like that through a song, you know. And I remember riding, listening to Park or something, and you hear something and your hair is standing up on the back of your neck and you got chill bump, man, like you feeling that shit, man. So my goal is just to make music that people feel and they know that shit's real and it speaks to their heart, and they can translate that into their mind and live better, you
Mm.
know. So
I, I'm like really excited that you're receiving the acceptance that you've gotten because hip hop, rap, the fabric of music, fuck it, every lane of music needs this reignition. You know what I
that's
mean? But especially rap and the way you celebrate the different regions.
right.
You know what I mean? Lyrical content is being sought after more. The storytelling, it's
Yes,
it's rich, colorful storytelling, man. The tapestries that you're laying out, musically, they get me excited. Now I'm an old head and I understand, but I'm not fucking emotional. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
yeah,
I come from the era where you respected a dude, you know what I mean, for being the dude that they were.
that's
And
right.
the
Speaking
way,
that, yep.
feel me? So I love that. And I have to say, and perhaps you experience this a lot, at the beginning. Now
Mhm.
everybody woke up, right? I used to own a street team way back when street teams were a thing, go hanging posters in the cities. And I was in where was I? Las Cruces. And I pull up to this 7-Eleven, right? And fella got out, he's in a Camaro, country. Sorry. Back then, that was the country. The Trans Am and the Camaros, the long bodies with the high, and a cowboy hat with boots and jeans, and he was jamming Tupac in the parking lot of
That's right.
7-Eleven.
That's right.
Me coming from LA, I thought I knew what's up. I stepped out, my jaw dropped. I'm like, where am I at? Is this the Twilight Zone? And he looked at it, he said, don't let the cowboy hat fool you, brother. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Were you getting that at the beginning? They're like, whoa.
They don't know what to expect. It's kind of like seeing a Yeti or something. I don't know. They don't know what to expect. Ain't nobody know me. And I keep it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm off in the cut. I keep my circle small,
Roger.
So, but yeah, it's fun, man, to meeting new people and just hearing their stories and getting to collab and stuff like that and see what song we can create, But yeah, I can pop out, man, which I grew up in the woods by the hood. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm well known in town. I get around. Oh man, like I get love on all sides. So it ain't never been no issue for me on anything. Pop out my cowboy hat and they know me.
They know what's up.
Out here, you know what I mean? Maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if I was in LA and did that shit, yeah, I might get some love. But I'm
be
used.
shocked, and people's jaws would be on the floor. First of all, the technical ability,
Yeah,
the songwriting and the storytelling, but just the fact that what someone would stereotype your presentation, your outward presentation, and then you open your mouth and you're real freaking hip hop. Oh, I confess to being one of those assholes early on, in my career, and if you had a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, you certainly weren't, having the same conversations I was having. That
yeah.
was like the biggest public comeuppance I got just immediately. And I took that lesson and I've only used humbled in reference to myself one time in my entire life. And it was based behind that situation. And I felt like an asshole. And it took me like another 1,700 miles going across country to reconcile how stupid I was.
Yeah.
That's a metaphor for life, y'all. Trust me. Just run it back. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
the outward appearance, man, don't mean nothing. People dress what they grew up around and stuff, man. That's what's on the heart. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't judging nobody. I don't care what color nobody is. Everybody can bleed the same color I bleed. Like if it gets
right.
Yeah. You just treat everybody with kindness, man, that you want to be treated with until, that wall's not there anymore. So,
yeah. I just wanted to lay out my comeuppance in this industry.
Okay.
And it wasn't to put you on the spot or anything like that.
No, you good.
It's just you're making freaking beautiful music, beautiful hip hop. You know what I mean? And your producer, whew,
I guarantee you're on point.
Look, y'all are a powerful combination. You're shutting it down. I'm real proud for you that you're able to push out and receive the acceptance and represent the culture. You know what I mean? The hip hop culture, not just the genre of music. You know what I mean? I have been educated watching you, and I appreciate that and the gems that you drop. And yeah, but yeah, Problems is definitely my anthem. It's my forever anthem.
Encouragement, man. It means a lot. You take the time to actually want to hit me up. I've not done a whole lot of interviews and stuff. So always I'm like, why these people want to talk to me for real? You know what I'm saying? So it's humbling, man, when somebody calls me up and wants to get to know me a little bit. And I appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate it. I have fun. I'm so glad that I got stopped dead in my tracks on Instagram. Um, and I do spend time listening to music. I'm going, well, yeah, you know, no problems. I'm like, oh, this dude's talking my talk. What up,
that,
though? You know, I'm old, I'm fragile. I ain't, you know, about that anymore. My calcium levels in my bones don't allow me to go more than 3 to 5 seconds. So I'm just gonna probably pew pew and move
I,
on. You know what I mean? So but the stories are eternal and
mhm,
they cross, you know, geographical lines. You're talking the same talk cats in LA is talking, the same Houston, Memphis, you know, Florida, New York. The conversation is the same, the representation of the culture is the same. It's amazing.
give me chill bumps, man. But when you've been through real shit, man, it travels, you know, man. Like
Yeah.
I've all over the globe, not just in one set, not just in one section. You know, man, it's tough everywhere. And we all got a voice and we got stories to tell, man. So I just I'm super excited to be able to do that. You don't understand,
Mm.
you know.
When you've been able to communicate outside of like an interview or whatever, but with someone who comes up and says, yo, bro, you really hit me here. Do you have a highlight conversation that, you know, brings the cheese, you know, like, okay, that's the one of those moments that help me move forward?
There's so many, man, it hits my heart, dude. And you know, reading these stories and talking to people and you know, them spilling their heart and telling me what they're going through and how this is helping them, you know, it just really is a blessing to my heart, man. It gives me like the fuel I need to keep on going. Like, hey man, this means something to people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just from that, man, it's like I'm on. This is like my job now. I'm on this shit. I'm gonna put this down, man, and put these experiences down, and just you know let the chips fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
Man, roll, baby.
With a sought out voice comes a lot of responsibility,
Mm,
especially within this industry. And of course, you know, the big conversations about misogyny and the disrespect for our females across the board, you know, is a big thing. And also the mental health of
mm,
artists is a big conversation. How do you keep it all together, the mental health wise? Because you made a rapid transition and you got everybody there, cat, uncle, and dog coming at you from all corners, you know, all types of ways. How do you keep focus and keep that together? Now, I presume being a nuclear tech has something to do with that part.
yeah, yeah. You got to keep your composure, man, and really, um, man, just take. Don't be so quick to just jump on something. You got to sit there and take your time and really think it through. You
Mm.
know, on the nuclear side. But what was the you ask me the question again, bro? I got sidetracked my thoughts.
Oh, you're good. I was talking about the mental health. I was saying that, you know,
It-
how do, you know, people are
oh,
coming at you from all, yeah, there you go. How do you
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's you know, I got some things going on mental health wise, man, that I deal with, and the music for me, it's been an outlet throughout my whole life. You know,
Mm,
uh, really why I started writing, and you know, so and I know, man, this life's hard, bro. You know, the world's hard, but staying off of the phone and the internet and not entertaining all the bullshit you be reading, like, you know, especially it's crazy. You can read 1,000 compliments and then you get one that's negative, and that's what you gonna try to dwell on. And
mhm,
so I to entertain. I don't entertain that mess, man. You know, and I just try to do what I've always done: keep my head down, focus, handle my business, man, and stack it up. And that way, you know, years down the road or whatever, I'm building for my family and my kids and grandkids and all that. So it ain't just about me, you
mm.
know, man. Building an empire with this, I hope, and if the Lord willing, and to open opportunity for the less fortunate and the more kids that's had a rough upbringing, you know, because I know there's a lot of youngins out there, man, that need, man, they need some help. So
Yeah,
yeah, we got to handle that as us old gray-headed men. We got a little wisdom in us.
gotta step up. Yeah.
Yeah, for this empire, man, be able to really impact um, the young folks, man, and guide them in the right direction. You know,
Right.
it's vivid art, man. It's a beautiful thing to be able to voice your opinion and tell the stories how you felt them when you wrote them.
Mm-hmm. I would like to know, when you start out with this blank canvas for your next masterpiece, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're creating, and I don't know what your actual process is. Of course, you're going to maybe get the beat first, and I don't know how you process to start to write, or are you, but as you're constructing a piece, when do you know that one more stroke will ruin the entire thing? When do you know when to stop?
Yeah. See, I write so many different songs at the same time. And I'll bounce around, and I still writing a book on I say a book. I got a bunch of books.
Okay.
And the story started in this, and it's like just whatever I'm feeling and going through that day, I'll get up early and have my coffee or whatever, make the kids coffee, whatever they need, and then I'll take time to read and to write, and do a little devotion, spend time with the Lord, man, and get my mind right, and my spirit, man, right, and man, probably I smoke me a blunt, dude, and I'll daggone kick back and just vibe,
Right,
and
right.
it's so long, my whole life I've gotten up at the butt crack of dawn. I had to be out like before I did the Nuke and stuff, man. I was a brick mason my
Okay.
whole life. Grew up with a family of masons. So it was like early morning out there in the heat of the day all day. It sucked, man. So to be able to get up and do this and just put stories together and life experiences is really cool, man. And yeah, dude, my daughter's in town from Hawaii, and to be able to spend all this time with her, if I was on the road or doing the brickwork, I wouldn't have got that time with her. So God, man, he's in control. He lines stuff up, even when we think he ain't working for it. Look, he got this a little bit, I guarantee.
Yeah, I have experienced, I'm, a couple of decades in this game and retired military. Luckily, able to come to this side after, some time of recovery and have a second career. I mean? I started out playing around, in the industry. I've never been an artist, but always behind the scenes. So to go through and get that experience, to come back, to this, like, I've only been retired since 2013, and so getting this here and conversating with people like yourself, this medium, gives me an opportunity to learn the stories and learn that although there are nuances,
Mm-hmm.
the underlying issues are the same. The
That's
underlying
right.
conversations are the same. You're a parent. You got to take care of the kids. You got to take care of your house and your responsibilities. And then, as an aware person who has seen things, done things, and experienced things, you have the responsibility to share that, kind of be empty before we check out. You know what I mean? And then, as an artist, there's the skill set and the blessing to be able to tap in directly with people who want to hear and need to hear the message.
That's right, man.
A triune, bro,
But hey, yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
Hey, like it's a recipe, and it's like any skill that you have hone that skill and work it and get it right. You know, laying brick, you can't jump out there and grab a trowel and just throw them things. Then, you know, they're gonna be crooked as a dog. Same way in the Nuke, man, there's so much studying and test and just your procedures you're going through. You know, it's just your mind is full, you know, dude. So with this trade and writing, and you know, you get to empty your mind and play with it, and it's so enjoyable, man. Um, so
That's a
I'm a
big part of the fun is the process of
do I
building.
know
A big part of the fun and satisfaction is the process of building it out.
this? What you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah, the song.
Yeah, I love, you know, I've been fortunate enough to have a selection of a wide variety of banging ass beats. You know, like you said, my producer, uh, you know, he's helping manage some stuff too. And you know, me and him, we've had a Cotton, he's come in and video stuff, awesome videographer. But it's just been like us three, you know, that's been really hitting it. So to see what we've been able to do with no budget, like, you know, we ain't had no funds to do this. Like, you know, everybody think I got long money or whatever. No, that ain't the case. I've worked my ass off for what I got and I get by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? But as far as you know, deep long money shit, you know, we came from the bottom of nothing and just fucking worked.
Mm.
And and that's the way my dad raised me. You know, get your ass up, boy. You going to work with me?
Yeah.
I was even no matter how mad I was. And man, either way you look at it, you know, how old are you? I'm 42.
I'm
So,
61.
so man, you know what? The few years we have left, and I say few, I hope we both double that.
Right.
You know, if there's a way that we can impact this crazy world in a good way, you know what I mean? Even though sometimes you got to go to the darkest place to reach somebody there. You know, you can't, they won't come out unless you go in there and get them, you know? So, man, I just feel like real men, it's time we step up and do this for real, you know, and be present in, you know, the people's lives and the relationship, just like we having this conversation. It's where it starts, you know, it eliminates the boundaries of, oh, you know, he's country looking crazy Willie Booger Joker. He's got a cowboy hat or he, you know, his pants are saggy. It don't even matter, man. Look, we all just sit down, smoke one. I guarantee you we'll get along, cut a laugh or two.
Hey, there's no better attitude adjustment I have found.
Ain't that the truth?
The herbal residents of God's garden here on Earth.
Hey, man, brother. They can rest of it, I can take it on down the road, but I really feel like that's the Lord's medicine for us. He left, you know. All you really needs a head change in most situations. Different way of looking at it. You don't need something that you got to take for 3 weeks for it to kick in, and it's gonna change the damn chemical balance of you, way
Yeah,
you think. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But,
I promise you, I have been one of those statistics with trash bags full of government issued medications, you know,
yeah.
to keep you subdued. Uh,
Mm.
I'm like, but I'm gonna be all right, boss. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got.
Hey,
I
yeah.
I know where is a great garden with
Hey,
amazing topsoil.
yep.
Um, I know that you said you haven't done many, and I'm not going to keep you long. I know you've got responsibilities,
Good,
but
brother.
you've done me an honor by, you know, taking this out of interview mode into conversation mode. Just two men kicking it over music. One is an amazing creator and a contributor, I feel, to the fabric of music overall, and definitely, you know, current hip hop and rap, using some of the old teaching methods.
Mm.
Our elders, you know, this is why you don't do that. This is why you don't do this. And this is why you do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is how you respect a person. And, you know, get out and work. I wasn't allowed to come in the house until the street light came on. I was that dude. I had a creek, beside the house. We lived on a cul-de-sac. I had a creek. I was pulling crawdads out the damn creek on a daily. You know what I mean? I had woods behind my house, and I played in there, learned how to make grass traps and play hide and go seek in the stumps. Yeah. So being a military brat, I've been everywhere, but that was the most fun.
Mhm.
I'm like, you had to call me out the back door because I'm in the woods.
That's right.
I done made a tree house and a hideout and a lean-to.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to be in the house.
Yeah. And the water hose. I hit the water hose and that's it. Got smart and took a bucket with me out to the lean-to. So, man, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. If I'm at home, I ain't got to deal with you and my parents. I don't want to see that. You ain't got to tell me to get out. Get outside.
Yeah.
Can I go out after breakfast? All right.
What you got? You got me an iced coffee?
Look out now.
Uh-oh.
Got a Starbucks fan like mine. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Here we go. I don't.
Peanut butter with
You can have peanut butter, dude.
apples.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You cut him up an apple.
Yeah, apples.
There should be some in the cupboard right on the counter.
Yes.
All right. Where was we at?
I don't know. Hell, you just gave me another smile. I was just like a father, just doing this thing. You know what I mean?
His way more than.
We was talking about not coming in the house. Like, I don't want to be in the house. I didn't need air conditioning. I didn't need none of that. You know what I mean? And if you were in the house, my mother, when she was a stay-at-home, she was watching Guiding Light and This Is the Days of Our Lives and all that crap. Sit down and watch the soap operas. I ain't got nothing about that interests me. I'm out of here. Man, I go outside after breakfast. My chores are done. My bed is made. I could be out.
That's right.
Bike oiled up, had 50 cents, could go to the 7-Eleven, get me some Now Later, you know what I mean? Some Hubba Bubba, 50 cents. I could eat all day out the 7-Eleven where I was coming out.
It's a shame, man. It ain't like that still.
Yeah, we really had penny candy. Really.
The money. It's wild. You know what really, man, all these, the young kids, a lot of them ain't experiencing that because they are content creators and they stuck in front of their phones thinking they are involved in all this shit that they doing on the, man.
Yeah.
And they think they experiencing something because they making that content and people are feeling it. When really, man, you got to get outside and live and take it to the wilderness, man, and get dirty and experience outside. We build these boxes, man, and jump in there. They come, they're necessary, but being outside, man, barefoot in the rocks, being in the garden, growing some food, your own vegetables, going and picking it, and then coming up here and canning some stuff and making some salsa, and give that to folks, man. I really don't like what and I know a lot of people feel like this, man, but what the whole internet and social media is doing to people, man. I mean, it really, they missing out on life because we spend so much on this, and I'm guilty too. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot more out there. Get out there and find it. Every day is an adventure. Get out there and live life to the fullest. And don't hold back, man. Like, don't have regrets. When you get these grades, you're like, damn, I wish I'd have whatever. Go to do it.
Yeah,
and in return, like the artist, when you experience and things like that, you can come back and have a story to share. And you can tell that story instead of this dumb shit, man, that you be hearing,
Yeah. From all them people living in their mama's basement. Anyway, hey, I tell you, I give no fucks. At my age, what are you gonna do? And it's my show. Yeah. So, look, the podcast folks They let me, they play me. So, you know what I mean? And the video people, they play me. And the more honest we are, it seems to be more popular, you know,
That's
with all the disinformation and misinformation and
yeah.
clickbait crap, you know what I
That's
mean? Having real conversations and integrity in when
mm-hmm.
you speak is starting to make a difference. I'm seeing a cycle change with these youngsters, you know, how the storytelling is coming back, the appreciation for like what you do with the storytelling and the truth. I call it truth saying, you know what I mean?
Truth.
I call it
That's
truth saying.
yeah.
You know? And so the appreciation for that is coming back. So it's really a pleasant time for me, you know, to be on the back end of the music industry and be able to help people share their stories without losing journalistic integrity.
Yeah, without you guys that doing like what you do, man, hey, it helps way more than I realized. Cause like I said, I didn't have no YouTube or nothing until December.
Mm,
You know, so it I didn't know how to do that mess. You know what I'm saying? But what I've learned, I really like the interviews and being able to talk to the just a handful of people that I've done interviews with, but and um and then it's just man, it's cool. I don't even know what my point was gonna be, but I had one,
I
but I got
got you. I understood you. And,
uh,
and everybody who's listening overstands. The people who tune into my shit, they
yeah,
overstand. They overstand what you're saying already.
look
Uh,
at that. Thank
and
you, people.
they're professionals and you know day to day people, but we have an audience. You know, I don't know. We're about 4.8. We're not doing too bad, and
Yeah,
you know people keep coming back, and
yeah, you easy to talk to, so that you know that plays a big part in it too.
I appreciate it. I'm
Yeah,
that guy. I'm that guy you want at the cookout or on
yeah,
the fishing bank. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
pull
I,
up,
yeah.
got you
Get the
go for
bass boats. Let's get out in that brush and
it.
let me get some walleye and you
Yeah,
know, some good bass, good sized bass. I'm in the underbrush with my Shimano reel. All you
yeah.
Zebcos kiss my grits. Though I came up on Zebco. I'm on
Mm.
Shimano now, but I'm still using the ugly stick. What you using?
Shit. I know that's cool.
It's cool. Brother, I know you said you haven't done a lot of interviews, but is there anything you wanted to cover that I may have neglected? I want to make sure we get your story before the people.
Man. Um, no, I can't say enough. You know, we're fixing to start going on these tours and stuff. And right now, where I'm at, I've been out of touch with everybody because I've been writing daily. You know, I'll go to the studio Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and take it. I'm a writer. Being a writer is a lonely trait. You know what I mean? So, um, once I can't wait to get out there and meet some folks. You know, it's like, okay, these people are bumping my shit. Okay, but once you get out there on stage and you're like, oh, hold on, they actually know the work, you know, that's gonna be a neat side. I can't wait to experience that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yes,
I can only imagine.
big time forward to that.
Hey, the dance challenges and dances to the music and routines and choreography, it's all coming, bro. It's all covered.
I
I'm excited.
I made, you know, to have a little dance too. I can't, for some reason, it's like my upper body don't move, my lower body. You know what I'm saying? I told my daughter, I said, you're gonna have to show me what's up. But yeah, man, I got a couple of dance joints, man, some fun stuff and just some hip hop stuff and some stuff with some deep meaning, you know. So
Okay.
uh coming
Well,
soon.
I love your work. I'm excited for the next. I promise you. Um, we'll continue to support. I'll continue to support on all my platforms, the Hype Magazine and others. Bro, I just really want, you know, to wish you much continued success and thank you for the contributions you're making uh, to hip hop, rap, the fabric of music, and dissolving the visual stereotypes. They know what I'm talking about. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Appreciate you and thank you for your service, dude. I know without men and women like you, you know, man, that I wouldn't be able to do what I do and live in this freedom. So it's not taken lightly, brother.
Fair exchange. Fair exchange ain't no robbery is the way I look at it.
You, brother.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. JamWayne256 on Instagram. You can check my articles out on JamWayne. Just go to the Hype Magazine and check out JamWayne and understand why I got excited. Then go and explore. JamWayne256, you know, on Instagram. He's got some great clips, great YouTube videos. Check him out on YouTube. I promise you, you will be edified both visually and in an auditory sense. And for the real audiophiles who got a system, I'd show you my system back here. I got them old school tall boys on that Pioneer, you know. Yeah, I'm not playing with them at all. Yeah.
So
yeah. I'll shake the whole block. That old school. And he can handle all that. Got the bottom bass, the trunk rattler, everything that he got show sound. Y'all remember the lowrider shows when they used to have the show sound, the car sound? Yeah, yours will fit all of that and change the dynamic. He's got party music, he's got message music, he's a teacher. You know, he cares about humanity. He's an aware human being, and he's trying to pass on, like the rest of us, you know, that have awakened to the continued dilution of, you know, the cultures, the teachings that have made our community so great as unified forces across this country. You know, don't mess with the USA, because really there's a culture there that folks just, you know, it ain't about all that nonsense you see on the news.
Yeah.
Got two gray hairs right here, different part of the country with the same mentals and experiences and feelings about protecting and educating our next generations. JamWayne, JamWayne 256 on Instagram. He's JamWayne everywhere. Do your research, do the history, support the movement. You got a friend right here, my dude, at the Hype Magazine. I really appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you more than you know, brother.
All right. I look forward to doing it again. Come back when the tour starts. We got to get the tour updates. Where can we find you and when can we find you? Yeah, I need to have that information. We're going to push that out with you. All right. So until next time, the Hype Magazine live sessions. JamWayne. Y'all no problems.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Cause I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Cause I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.